Hey guys, what's going on? So today I've got a collection update. I know it's been a fucking minute since I made a regular video of me just like talking. But honestly I've just been really busy with fucking college and shit lately that I'd rather spend my free time doing something more productive, you know, which is why I'm still doing covers and stuff. But anyways, I tried recording this video almost like a month ago, but it came out way longer than it really needed to be because I only have like 7 CDs to show off. But I just went off rambling for so long. I tried uploading it and it like a million times and it kept fucking, it was just taking so long to upload. Like the video came out to over half an hour, so it was just like, I don't know, I feel like I could do it better anyways. But yeah, background though, we're listening to Illusive Decay, Infesting the Exhumed. I don't know if I'd say classic, but pretty well known old school brutal death metal. If you're into like Lividity, Regurgitation, that kind of shit, you'll fuck with this. I think I did a review of this album a couple of years ago. Yeah, solid shit. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, just 7 CDs to show off. It's actually mostly, there's 3 brutal death metal albums and 4 non-brutal death metal albums in this stack. Because lately I've kind of just been trying to fill in a lot of gaps in my collection for albums that I've been like listening to for a really long time but never got around to actually buying a copy of. So yeah, I don't know, it's just nice to mix it up because fucking sample. It's nice to mix it up, you know. But anyways, so I guess I'll show the brutal death metal stuff first, obviously, because I'm sure that's what most of you guys are here for, since that's obviously my forte on here. But first up, we got Pathology with Incisions of Perverse Debauchery. Got this when I saw them with Decrepit Birth and Condemned back in August at the Whiskey. Great fucking show. All 3 of those bands fucking killed it. And it's funny, Pathology was the one I was like least looking forward to seeing. Because I've always just thought they were like alright, you know. I remember hearing them when I was first getting into brutal death metal and be like, yeah, this is just some alright, like kind of cleaner, slammier kind of stuff. But the night before I saw them, I went back and listened to some of their older discography, and I was like, oh shit, this is like pretty good. It's a little, their earlier stuff is a little more raw, and they had copies of this at the show, and they were a really good live band, so I went ahead and bought myself a copy. But yeah, this, I think it's like their 2nd album, I'm pretty sure, if not their 1st, I forgot. But I know this came out in like 07, 08, maybe 06, I don't know for sure. This is a reissue put through Comatose in 2010, it says. But anyways, cool album cover. It's got that 2000s kind of charm, done by the same guy who did Cephalotrypsy, Guttural Secrete, all that classic shit. A lot of people hate this art style, and I get it, but I kind of fuck with it because it just reminds me of that sort of era of brutal death metal and slam. There's the back. This one isn't really that slammy though. It's a lot more trem riff oriented. It's kind of blasty, but it's got that slammy, raw, like scooped sort of production though, which I really enjoy. I need to listen to the CD more. I keep honestly forgetting that I have it, but it's still, it's not because it's like a bad album or anything. It's a good album. I just, for some reason, I haven't listened to this a ton. There's the disc. This band photo is really funny to me. Like this Trailer Park Boys ass looking fucking band photo. If you know what I'm talking about. I totally get that kind of vibe from this. But yeah, funny band photo. And then booklet, nothing too fancy, just like lyrics. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, good album. Need to listen to this more. I really need to get Legacy of the Ancients though. That's my favorite shit I've heard from Pathology so far. They have a really fucking big discography. Like one of the most consistent bands it seems in brutal death metal. But yeah, it's funny. I just never really got that much into them, but hearing them now, I'm like, okay, this is better than I remembered. But yeah, cool shit. So yeah, Pathology, Incisions of Perverse Debauchery. Keep forgetting the fucking album title. But yeah, if you've written off Pathology because you've heard their newer shit, check out their old stuff. It's a lot more raw. You know, it's more akin to like that style of like 2000s brutal death metal and slam kind of stuff. So yeah, cool shit. And at that show, I got my Decrepit Birth and Condemned CD signed, so I guess I'll show that too. Although last video I showed the Condemned CD signed, but if you didn't see that, I'll show it anyways really quick. Got my copy of Desecrate the Vile signed by Steve Crow. Condemned was really fucking good. They were my favorite band that played that night. Fucking awesome. Love this album so much. And Decrepit Birth, I got my copy of And Time Begins signed by Bill. Right there. So yeah, cool shit. And then these next 2 I got. My band played Los Angeles Extermination Fest, if you don't know. Pretty big brutal death metal fest in LA every year. Really big headliners every year, obviously. But this year they had Pyrexia, Immortal Suffering, Cenotaph from Turkey. We played day one, so we didn't see Pyrexia, but I got to see Immortal Suffering and Cenotaph, and a bunch of other really fucking good bands like Euphoric Defilement, Depulsed. Who else fucking played? There's this band called Enemy that played. Fuck, my brain is like going blank right now. I'm sorry. Profanation, another really good band. Stacked ass fucking lineup, but yeah, we got the opening spot. But anyways, I had a great time seeing all the bands on the bill. But from that show, I bought 2 CDs, and I got some stuff signed. But we got Cenotaph with Putrescent and Infectious Morbidity. Really fucking good album. I've been listening to a lot more of their discography beyond like the first 3 albums, which are the ones I was mostly familiar with. And first of all, seeing them live, they were fucking fantastic, especially because they were playing as like a 3-piece. Hearing this style of like technical, kind of progressive, brutal death metal played by a 3-piece was really impressive to see live. And yeah, this is a great fucking album. A lot of people know this one as, you know, the Cenotaph album with Lily Gruber from Defeated Sanity on drums. And it kind of is that album. This album sounds like Chapters of Repugnance, like production-wise, and even a lot of the riffs. But obviously, you know, it still sounds like a Cenotaph album. It's not just like Defeated Sanity with Batu on vocals. Yeah, really fucking cool album, though. I got all my Cenotaph CDs signed, but what really fucking sucks, and this is embarrassing, I only had like a gray Sharpie on me, not like the silver kind that like show up really well, or even like a brighter color one, like the blue one I got the Decrepit Birth and Condemned signed with. So fucking, that's like all I could find on me. So I got the album signed, but you could barely fucking see it. But anyways, this is I think it's a reissue, if not an OG, put out through Drain Productions. Like I swear, I'm like, every fucking ounce in me trying not to make a, that's what I get for having that thought. As soon as I saw the word Drain in Drain Productions, it's like trying not to make a stupid, unfunny Drain Gang joke. And just for that, the CD fell apart. Anyways, there's the disc. I don't even think jokes like that are even that funny. I don't know why that crossed my mind. But I knew somebody would probably think that. But here's the booklet. I think it's just like lyrics. It's a pretty short album. It's like half an hour. There's 9 songs on here. Yeah, you know, if you don't know Cenotaph, progressive, blasty, real death metal. If you like Defeated Sanity, you're kind of in that style a little bit, but they don't sound exactly like Defeated Sanity, but similar vein of like, you know, technical, weird, janky sounding brutal death metal. Yeah, I got all the albums signed by Batu, but you could barely see it. Like, it's like right, where is it? Like right there. Yeah, it doesn't show up well on camera. On the other albums, you might be able to see it a little better. I'll show those right now. I'm so mad that this fell apart. That was like so awkward. Anyways, cool album, Cenotaph, Putrescent and Infectious Morbidity. If you're like a fucking normie and you only listen to the first 2 Cenotaph albums, listen to this one. And also the album before this, their 4th album, Reincarnation and Gore Ecstasy. That's like my favorite album from them now. And I need to get that one. It's really fucking cheap on CD. I'm just broke right now. But yeah, good shit. And then I have their first 3 albums, so I got them all signed also by Batu. This one you could see, like, you could see the signature, like, right there on Voluptuously Minced. Puke, you could also kind of see it right there. And then, Pseudo-Verminal, I'm gonna be real, I don't even know where the fuck it is. Oh, okay, no, I see it. Now, why are my fucking Cenotaph albums falling apart on me? It's like right there. You can't see it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean they're still signed, so that counts, I guess. But you can hardly see it, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, mildly embarrassing. But yeah, they were fucking fantastic live. Yeah, if you get the chance to see Cenotaph, definitely do it. And I was also really happy they played a song from Puke. They played Verbalizing Opinions. I don't remember the rest of the fucking song title because it's like a million big words, but that song in particular went really hard live. But speaking of going hard live, the headliner of the day that we played was Immortal Suffering, and I gotta say, they were probably like one of the best death metal bands I've seen live. They were really fucking good. because they just really nail that like groovy style of New York death metal from like the late 90s, you know, that really like internal bleeding kind of shit. And I've been a fan of Immortal Suffering since like high school. But live, they sounded better. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's because they didn't, I don't know, a lot of those New York bands now, they're like just a little washed up because they're all fucking old. They don't have as much energy on stage. And, you know, it feels a little stiff. But Immortal Suffering, their new lineup is like almost all like younger new members. So they still have that fucking energy. And they were fucking so good live. Like, usually when I see bands live, I'm only in the pit for like a little bit, if not at all. But for Immortal Suffering, I was in the pit like the entire time. I just couldn't contain myself. They were so fun. But anyways, at that show, I got this fucking Corpse Crystal reissue of Images of Horror, the split that they did with, what band was it? I want to say it was Insanity. Unless I'm thinking of the fucking Repudiation split. Unless that's Disfigured, I'm pretty sure. My brain is like fried, I don't remember. But anyways, it's just their half of the split reissue put out through Corpse Crystal. Love this artwork by Mike Majewski. I used to have a long sleeve of this back in like 11th grade, but it doesn't fit anymore. Now the funny thing about Corpse Crystal is their reissues like fucking suck. It's all just like cheap quality, and you could tell. I mean, look at this digipack, dude. It's so flimsy, but it's a good sounding CD, so that's all that really matters. I'm just happy to own this because I'm not about to, you know, shell out fucking $1 million for a original press of this, because it is a pretty rare CD, I'm pretty sure. I like the way the artwork is like vertically inside of here though. I think it looks kind of cool. But yeah, I've been listening to this shit a lot lately since I saw them live. Just so fucking groovy, super underrated. I mean, when people talk about New York groovy brutal death metal, it's usually, you know, Internal Bleeding, Dehumanize, Pyrexia, even Repudiation, Afterbirth, but people don't talk about Immortal Suffering that much, and I think they're as good, if not better, than a lot of those bands. Maybe not better, but they're like as good. But yeah, this shit was really fun to hear live though. I was like pleasantly surprised. I didn't think they'd be like the best band ever live because they're so fucking like old, but no, like really fucking good live band. I don't know how to explain it. Just really captured that feel of that like groovy New York style live. So yeah, Immortal Suffering, Images of Horror. So that's all the real death metal stuff I got to show. So now onto the we got like some guilty pleasure-y kind of stuff in here. This next one, like a few of these might piss people off. Anyways, this one, I've been listening to this album since like my freshman year of fucking high school, and I just never got around to buying it. And it's funny because this is the only album I've ever gotten into from this band, and they're a pretty well-known band, and this isn't even their most popular album. But Converge with Petitioning the Empty Sky. It's weird. I could never get into Jane Doe for some reason. Even though that's like their most popular, and it's like this super like celebrated album. That album's always been kind of uninteresting to me. But this album, that's their second album from like, I think it's from like 1997. Amazing fucking hardcore / early metalcore. It's not like, you know, like the like cringy metalcore. This is like, you know, it's more on the like metal side of things, but obviously it's also really hardcore as well. But like, it basically sounds like 90s hardcore, but with some like thrash metal influence and some like mathcore influence as well. If you're into shit like early Dillinger Escape Plan, or like, I know this isn't mathcore, but also if you like early Pig Destroyer, this kind of falls in that same category of like hardcore influenced kind of technical metal-y sort of music. That sounds so fucking retarded. But anyways, but yeah, this is a reissue put out in 2005 with redone art. I like this art actually quite a bit more than the original. I don't even know how to describe what's going on the original album cover. It's like some weird like junkyard looking sort of thing. I don't know, like graffiti, I don't know. I kind of forgot, but then there's this art on the inside. It's funny, this artwork reminds me of, if you ever played Zelda Wind Waker, like the woodcut shit at like the beginning, like opening cutscene of the game. This looks like that to me for some reason. And I think it makes one big, or no, I think it's with the booklet, it makes one big. But yeah, there's the disc. But yeah, if you've written off Converge as like, oh, like the soy band, because, you know, these normies like Jane Doe, listen to this album, it's like really good, genuinely. Yeah, this is where it makes one big picture. There's just like liner notes and lyrics in here. But yeah, you know, there's like weird technical sort of riffs. Vocals I like a lot on here. They're just literally all highs, or not all. The harsh vocals are all highs. Once in a while, there's some clean vocals, in the more mellow parts of the songs, and they're kind of these like weird, like jazzy, kind of falsetto-y sounding vocals. But I like them quite a bit. This album is most well known for the opening song on here, "The Saddest Day." It's like 7 minutes long and it has a really good breakdown. But that's one of the best songs on here, if not the best. I also really like the second song on here, "Forsaken." It's got a great fucking like beatdown riff close to the end of the song. "Dead" is another of my favorite songs on here. It's got this like really melodic, more mellow sounding, kind of like emo sounding like intro to the song. I like it quite a bit. "Buried But Breathing" is another really good one. But yeah, I mean, just great early like metalcore shit. But if you don't like metalcore because you have all these preconceived notions about that genre, still give this a go. Like, I don't know, if you just like extreme metal in general, I think this is a pretty, I don't want to say like essential album, but like it's a pretty easy to enjoy album, at least for me. But I already like hardcore. I know not a lot of people don't, because a lot of people assume that hardcore is like cringe because of like garbage like fucking Code Orange and stuff like that. But and I know that this is like influential to all that kind of stuff, but I don't really know where I'm rambling here. This is just a good album and I like it. That sounds so fucking dumb. But I don't know, it's a good, very like dynamic sounding hardcore album, with a lot of metal influence, of course. Really Slayer-y sounding guitar solos as well, especially on "The Saddest Day." There's also some like bonus like live tracks and stuff on here that sound pretty good too. Yeah, solid album. I need to dive into their discography more, but like it's funny, like I've been listening to this album for years, but I've just never gotten into any of their other shit. I've tried Jane Doe and it just didn't click with me. But yeah, speaking of hardcore, we got some like post-hardcore that's like very different from Converge, and this is like considerably fucking cringier, but I like it quite a bit. This is Glassjaw with "Everything You've Ever Wanted to Know About Silence." If you don't know Glassjaw, this is some like really whiny, fucking really cringy post-hardcore from the early 2000s. I've been listening to a lot of shit like that lately. I don't really know why, it's just been really clicking with me lately. But I like this album quite a bit. This came out in like 2000. It was actually mixed by what's his face? What's his name? The new metal guy. He did like the old Slipknot and Korn and like Limp Bizkit albums. Ross Robinson, that's the guy. I think he mixed this album and it was put out through Roadrunner. But yeah, this band, they started out as like a straight edge hardcore band, and just the story behind this album is like the vocalist of this band, like he had like Crohn's disease or something, and he got dumped by some girl, so he just wrote a whole album about having Crohn's disease and being pissed at this girl. And this album's known for having like really fucking misogynistic lyrics. Like they're like really cringy at times, dude. I mean, not misogynistic in like the like brutal death metal, like oh killing fucking whores sort of way. This is more like, just read the lyrics to this album. I don't feel like getting into it. But I really like his clean vocals. He kind of sounds like Chino from fucking Deftones. In general, this album kind of sounds like that. There's a little bit of new metal you could hear in here, but also that kind of overlaps with like the hardcore parts on here. Oh, this way I could describe this album is like, there's all the lyrics and stuff. This like early 2000s looking ass fucking color filter over this weird goofy band photo. I don't like this album cover either. But anyways, a lot of people, like I read somewhere, described this album as like Jimmy Eat World meets Deftones, and that's like the best way of describing it, honestly. But yeah, the first song on here, Pretty Lush, catchy as fuck, great fucking chorus. Some other really good songs on here. Siberian Kiss, which is the second song. Love Bites and Razor Lines, the title track, Piano. This whole album's just really good. It's a really melodramatic fucking album. Really whiny vocals. If you don't like that sort of thing, which I imagine most of you don't, you won't like this. But if you like that sort of thing, I could highly recommend this album. I think it's pretty underrated. I feel like if the lyrics on this album were less fucking like offensive, this would be a lot more popular in that circle of like post-hardcore and like emo music and stuff. But yeah, it's a really fucking edgy album, but I don't know, it's just a really enjoyable listen for me. Probably because, you know, I grew up with listening to shit like AFI, which is like my favorite band. But that's besides the point. I don't really know where I'm going. But yeah, really good album. Glassjaw, everything you ever wanted to know about Silence. One of my most listened albums past couple months. Alright, speaking of like whiny shit, this is like really guilty pleasure. This is like probably the most embarrassing thing I'll show in this collection update. Next up we got Weezer with Pinkerton. I probably just lost like fucking 30 subscribers from this. It's just a catchy album, dude. I don't give a fuck. I know Weezer's like the fucking like nerd like virgin band or whatever. But I just think the first two Weezer albums are like catchy as fuck. Again, should have just been on a kick for lately. It's weird, but just yeah, fun, catchy songs. Really whiny lyrics. Not whiny in the same way as like Glassjaw, where it's like fucking incel shit, but like, I mean, it kind of is incel shit on here, but like, not to as like ridiculous of an extreme, I guess. Although a lot of people complain about the lyrics on this album being like kind of like insensitive at times, but yeah, there's some catchy songs on here. I really like Tired of Sex, No Other One, Why Bother. The only like well-known Weezer song that's on this album, honestly, is El Scorcho. Like the rest of the songs on here are pretty much deep cuts. Pink Triangle is another pretty well-known one. I really like Butterfly. It's this like acoustic album closer. There's a lot there is to talk about with this album, actually, because it's a really like emotional sort of album, and it like Weezer never made another album like this. But I don't know, I like this album quite a bit. Really. Also, I like the production on here. It's more on like the raw side, which you wouldn't. I mean, it's not like raw, like fucking like a raw sounding metal album is, but it's more like to like normies. It's like lo-fi or whatever. You have these like melodramatic ass like band photos on the inside. It's like the least Weezer thing ever. But yeah, like this one and the Blue album are all I really like. Everything else kind of fucking blows, but you know, they got more just into like lame like radio rock later on. But yeah, the first two albums are just fun, catchy alternative rock, really. But yeah, Weezer, Pinkerton, and then last but not least, we have something that couldn't be further from Weezer. We got 3-6 Mafia with Mystic Styles. Oh man, this is an album I've been listening to since I was like 16 or 17. And I just never got around to buying it, and I finally did. But yeah, I remember I got into like horrorcore from Necro, his first album, I Need Drugs, which I need to get that CD. That's a really fucking good album. And then not long after, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the YouTube channel, Demigod Ascendancy, really underrated metal YouTube channel. It's got Sasha from Gorgasm and this other dude from this Death Thrash band I forgot the name of. But they did a video of like top 10 like rap and hip hop albums, and this was on there. And the way he described it just sounded really interesting to me, so I checked it out. It's like satanic gangster rap. If you're not into rap or hip hop, like don't listen to this, you won't like it. But if you have an open mind, and you know, this is still like edgy in a similar way to metal, but it's not like super aggressive. It's just like creepy, and the lyrics are super like threatening and fucking violent. You know, songs about like killing people and shit. But they've got these like fucking spooky ass beats over it. That spooky ass beats, goofy sounding phrase. You know, it's got these like creepy sounding samples and stuff like that that have a really nice atmosphere. Yeah, cool album covers, picture of the group, and there's the back. My favorite song here is probably "Live by Your Rep." But yeah, every song here is great though. 16 songs, really long album. Of course, it's like over an hour. But yeah, when it comes to like rap and hip hop stuff, I really like just like the like Memphis like horrorcore kind of stuff, like 3-6 Mafia. Nothing in the booklet's really just black. Early 3-6 Mafia, Coops does solo stuff. Gangsta Pat, Tommy Wright, that kind of stuff. Just really good shit. You know, it's just fun to throw on in the background while I'm like playing video games or whatever. It's kind of a once in a while sort of listen. I'm not in the mood to listen to shit like this like all the time. But when I am, yeah, it's just fun stuff to just kind of chill to. But yeah, 3-6 Mafia, Mystic Styles, great shit. I'm glad I finally got some shit like this in my collection, because I've been listening to stuff like this for a couple years, but just never got around to buying any of it. Like I said, because I've just been preoccupied collecting mainly brutal death metal. But anyways, yeah, that's really all I got to show for this collection update. They're pretty small, but a lot of albums that I really like in there. This video came out a little on the longer side, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.